All righty, let's take a look at DMR. Today's your last day before your quiz. So make sure you got the skills under your belt and you feel good about it.
Today is the day of our quiz, not the last day.
Today's the last day of review before you take your quiz later today.
Oh.
That's what I meant to say.
Miss Susa, you said under your belt and I have a belt.
Well, put the quiz under it. Here we go. Use the graph to answer the question below. The question shows how many more hours of light usage does the swimming pool use than the tennis courts? Okay, so we're going to take a look at the swimming pool. Our key tells us each light bulb counts for 10. Each half bulb counts for 5. So we're counting by 10s and 5s. Swimming pool uses 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and a half. So that's 55. Tennis courts use 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 subtract, or 55 subtract 50.
That DMR is not yesterday's.
Oh, I thought it sounded familiar. I'm like, did I do this myself yesterday when I was reviewing it? I scrolled too far. Look at that. Teachers make mistakes too, guys. Thank you, William. I really was sitting here. I'm like, I feel like we did this already. Okay, here we go. Same question, but this time it's about the exercise room and the locker room. Thanks for keeping me honest, William. All right, exercise room. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and a half bulb. So that is 75 hours of usage in the exercise room. Locker room, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 hours of usage in the locker room. So our subtraction comparison problem is 90 hours, subtract 75 hours. 0 subtract 5 is impossible. So we must go regroup from the tens place. All right, so we have 8 10s and 10 ones. Still got $90 there, y'all, just looks different. 10 subtract 5 is equal to 5. 80 subtract 70 is equal to 10. So we got 15 hours. Da, 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 da. Questions? Nope. Okie doke. Sync, put that down and focus, baby. Thank you, love. Use the clock face to help you find the elapsed time. Start time is at 8:10. 8, boop, 10. Boop. End time is at 10:55. What is the elapsed time? Well, let's move our minute hand to the 55. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. This is 45 minutes, and it would still be in the 8 o'clock hour. Okay, so that'd be 45. Now we're going to move our hour hand up to the 10. Our hour hand is going to move 1 hour, 2 hours. So that's 2 hours. So our correct answer is 2 hours and 45 minutes. Questions? Yes, Josh? Yes, Josh?
No, put your camera on.
Those from trying to tell you something before.
Gotcha. Sorry I missed you. Camera, baby. There you go. All righty, number 3. How many edges does this solid figure have? This is a circle, y'all. A lot of you guys think it's an oval, like there's one edge up front and then another edge in the back, and it's not true. It's a circle. So that is one edge. A lot of you chose 2. This is one shape. Okay, one circle. It takes one edge, one curved path around it. It is not 2. Okay. Questions on that one? Yes, Willem.
So how is there an edge if it's a circle?
Because an edge is any place where 2 faces meet. And so we have the flat circle and there's an edge, or I apologize, to the, what's that called? Yeah, edges. I was right. Sorry. Two faces. Thank you. An edge is where two faces meet. We've got the circle face. We've got the curved surface face, and they touch on the edge of the circle.
And are we still in geometry?
In this question, we are, yes. Yes, A to G.
Did you know that cone is basically circles in circles
What do you mean?
going? So I mean, like it's a big circle at the bottom, and it's connecting all the way to the top for like a small circle.
I see what you're saying. Yes, if you were to like put something inside of the cone, it would be small circles all the way down. Yep. Miss Brandis drew a lovely picture of that. Check that out. Yes. Good connection. All right. 4. If I wanted to measure how big around this basketball is, which tool would work best? If we're going around it, a paper does not measure. A ruler does measure, but a ruler is flat. How can I put it around a basketball? I cannot. A scale, nope, that's weight. A measuring tape, yes. A measuring tape is bendy, and it can be put around a shape because it bends. So a measuring tape is the correct answer. Yes, Levin.
Unless you have more than one ruler, you would be able to measure a ball. But a ball is too round for a ruler.
Yes, the problem would be the shape of the ball because the ruler stays straight, so you can't put it touching all of the surface of the ball. Yes, the round shape does inhibit that.
But if you bend it, you'll break it.
Yes, unless of course you had a bendable ruler, I guess, but the best choice is a measuring tape. Thank you, sir. Next up, subtract. Be sure to regroup if needed. Sorry, y'all. It's been a week. All right. 804 subtract 721. 4 subtract 1 is equal to 3. 0 subtract 2 is impossible. So I'm going to go regroup. I'm going to borrow 100, and that's going to become 10 tens. 10 subtract 2 tens is equal to 8 tens. 700 subtract 700 is equal to 0. So there is an imaginary 0 there. And that answer is, of course, 83. Questions? All right. Goodness. How long is this object in inches? They lined it up with the 0. So we're good to measure. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 complete inches. It's not to the 6 yet. So it's not 6 inches, it's in the 5. So I'm going to get rid of the 6. I'm going to get rid of the 3/4 because I know it's at least 5 inches. Now I'm going to count my tiny hops. 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops. That is 3 of the 4 hops on the inch. So that is 3/4. 5 3/4 inch is this comb. Questions? All right. Justin, you're going to put me to sleep. It's your fault I'm yawning. I'm putting it on you, kiddo. It's your fault. Wake up.
Made me yawn.
All right, y'all. You got it. Okay. We're going to take a look at a fun measuring weight story problem today. So some background knowledge first. If you have been at Indian Creek before, you know that in 3rd grade, we have a comic con. If you were here in 1st grade, some of our 3rd graders probably came to read their comics to you. If you were not at Indian Creek in past years, let me tell you about it. In 3rd grade, at the end of the year, our final reading and writing project is to create your own fairy tale that has a superhero in it, okay? Your superhero is going to change a common fairy tale. So something like the 3 Little Pigs, or the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, or Cinderella, or Jack and the Beanstalk, or what are some other ones here that are popular? Little Red, or the Chicken Little. Little Red Riding Hood. Yep, all those. You're going to choose a fairy tale and you're going to change it with a superhero. Okay. So next week we are going to look at some fairy tales that have been changed by math. Okay. Today we're going to practice one of those together so that you can see how we change a fairy tale. Okay. So you're going to take a normal story and you're going to change it a tiny bit. All right. So on your activities, you have one that is titled Little Red Hen, Real World Weight Problems. Okay. I want you to go ahead and click on that. And it says we're going to read the Little Red Hen on slide 2. On each slide, we're going to read the highlighted section of text with the rectangle around it. And we're going to read the question that goes with that section of text. We're going to answer the question by applying our knowledge of weight measurement. So this one's about weight. Next week, we're going to do kind of a 3rd grade math skill review with all of our 4 operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Today, we're going to focus on weight, and we're going to structure this together. Okay? All right. Questions on that? Yes, Tim?
Forgot my question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Aiden G.
As this action, are we going to play a game for math?
We are not. We're going to do what I just described. Okay. Little Red Hen, capacity and weight. The Little Red Hen needs help baking, but her friends made more of a mess than a masterpiece. Help her figure out what went wrong for a tasty treat. We are working today on choosing appropriate tools to estimate and measure weight. We are going to estimate weight in pounds. We are going to measure weight in pounds. Go ahead and hop to slide 2. This is the fairy tale, The Little Red Hen. It has been changed a tiny bit to include some math problems. Let's read, please. You can follow along on your screen with your eyes. One fine day, the Little Red Hen decided to make a giant double-layer banana cake for the school bake sale. She realized she was going to need some help. Who will help me with the flour? Asked the Little Red Hen. I'm going to do something really quick. There we go. I need 1 pound of flour and 1 cup of flour more. I will, said the dog. She dumped a 16-ounce bag of flour into the large mixing bowl. Who will help me mix in 3 cups of sugar? Asked the Little Red Hen. I will, said the pig. Her measuring cup held 2 cups. She filled the measuring cup 2 times and poured it into the mixing bowl. It's nice to have help, said the Little Red Hen. Who will help me add 2 cups of buttermilk? I will, said the cat. He poured in 1 quart of buttermilk, thick and white. Who will help me mash and add the bananas? I need 2 pounds of overripe bananas, said the Little Red Hen. I will, said the dog. She cut and mashed 2 slices of a very mushy banana and stirred it into the mixing bowl. Who will help me crack the eggs? Asked the Little Red Hen. I need 2 eggs. I will, said the pig. She carefully cracked open half a dozen eggs and stirred them into the gloopy mixture. Who will help me time the cake? Asked the Little Red Hen. Putting 2 big pans in the oven, it should bake for 50 minutes. It's 4:45 p.m. now. I will, said the cat. At 5:50 p.m., he said, the cake is done. Oof, that's more than 45 minutes. That's a burnt cake. Who will help me with the icing? Asked the little red hen. I need someone to add 1 cup of water. I will, said the dog. She poured in 2 pints of water. The hen poured the thin icing over the bubbling, oozing, burned cake. The icing ran off the cake and puddled on the plate. Who will buy my banana cake? Asked the little red hen at the bake sale. Not I, said the dog. Not I, said the pig. Not I, said the cat. Not I, said all the other customers. Next time I bake, I'm going to do it all by myself. If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself, muttered the little red hen. So her friends who helped her all wrong, and it was a nasty cake. So we're going to fix the mistakes that her friends made. Okay, we're going to take a look at the weights that the little red hen needs, and we're going to give her the appropriate amount so that she does not have a nasty burnt cake. Hop to slide 3, please. In this section, we're going to read the highlighted section of text and we're going to answer the question below. Here's our question. Which tool or tools could be used to measure the correct amount of flour? Let's read what she needs for flour. Who will help me with the flour? Asked the little red hen. I need 1 pound of flour and 1 cup of flour more. 1 pound of flour and 1 cup of flour more. What tools over here can be used to measure 1 pound and 1 cup of flour? Yes, Terrence?
The clear cup.
Clear cup. This is a measuring cup.
And by the way, do we have to highlight?
You can. I'm just highlighting the spot that we're focusing on. You don't have to because your answer is going to be over here. Okay. So this can measure the cup. What can we use to measure the pound, William?
You could use the pan weight.
Pan scale. Yes, right here. Our pan scale. This can measure out the 1 pound that is needed. All right. We have helped the little red hen get the correct amount of flour by using the correct tools. Questions on that? All righty. Let's hop to slide 4, please. Read the highlighted section of text. Answer the question below. Which unit of measure would be best for measuring the weight of 2 eggs? Pounds and ounces. I'd like for you to go into your breakout room and talk about the difference between pounds and ounces. What is the difference between a pound and an ounce? Okay, very quick discussion, maybe a minute. What's the difference between a pound and an ounce? See if you agree with your partner. Bye. What's the difference between a pound and an ounce? Senku, tell me please. What's the difference?
The difference between a pound and ounce is that a pound weighs more than an ounce.
Beautiful. A pound weighs more than an ounce. It is heavier. An ounce, remember, is about the same as holding some quarters in your hand. Okay. A pound is holding about a cell phone, a smartphone, or holding a loaf of bread, a whole loaf. Okay, that's about a pound. Which unit of measure would be best for measuring the weight of these 2 eggs, Do you think 2 eggs is going to weigh closer to ounces like quarters would, or pounds like a loaf of bread? Just 2 eggs. I want you to raise your hand when you hear your answer, your physical hand, not your emoji hand. If you think it's better to measure 2 eggs in pounds, as heavy as a cell phone, raise your hand. 2 eggs. Okay, in ounces. Some of you guys didn't answer, so I'm going to go over the rules again. Okay, put your hands down. Okay, now listen. If you think 2 eggs, these right here, 1, 2, are better measured in ounces, something as light as a quarter, you're going to raise your hand right now. If you think it's ounces, raise your hand. For eggs, eggs are better in ounces. Okay. Now put your hands down. If you think it's better to weigh 2 eggs in pounds, they're a heavier object that can weigh as much as a cell phone, raise your hand. Okay, more participation that time. Thank you. If you said ounces, you are correct. An egg does not have a lot of weight. They are not very heavy. So we would use a smaller measure, which is called an ounce. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at slide 5, please. Okay. Read the highlighted section of text. Answer the question below. You're going to go into a breakout room to answer this question. Okay. If 2 bunches of bananas weigh 2 pounds, about how many bananas weigh 1 pound? That's a hard question to say. If 2 bunches of bananas weigh 2 pounds, about how many bananas weigh 1 pound? Okay, so take a look at the picture. Look at our bunches of bananas. Over here, this equals 2 pounds, both of these. Okay. My question to you is, how many bananas weigh about 1 pound? So a nice visual hint is coming to you. There's a visual hint. Okay. How many bananas weigh 1 pound? I'm going to send you into a breakout room. I want you to give me an answer. How many bananas are going to equal 1 pound if this picture right here equals 2 pounds? Okay, here you go. G. Guys, I'm falling apart. Just let me get it together really quick. Hold on. I missed that whole banana conversation. The whole banana thing, we just missed it. All right, here we go. Scale. We start at 0. We're going to move around until we get to the needle, just like we would on a clock. 0 pounds, 1 pound, 2 pounds. So this is a 2-pound bag. It is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. So this will be more than enough flour because she needs 1 pound and 1 cup. Right, Levin's water bottle? How's your math coming, Levin's water bottle? Is it coming good, Levin's water bottle? I haven't seen you doing any math, water bottle. I'm falling apart, Levin. You can't fall apart too on the same day, okay? It's not going to work for our schedule. All right. Yes, Braden.
Are you okay? Like, you sound tired. You're like, you want to stretch or you want to go to bed? Are you okay?
I want to stretch. Do I want to go to bed? Yes, Braden, I do want to go to bed. I really do. Thank you for asking. Braden, I am okay. You're very sweet and you're very kind. But yes, the human side of me is very tired right now. So thank you for noticing. I will get it together. I promise.
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
When we are not on, you can take a nap.
If I wanted to get fired, I could do that. I could, but I do need to work today. I got to get your guys' work approved. But thank you, Braden. You're so kind.
But look, guys, she's tired, but her eyes are awake. She's sitting up. She's not under a pillow or a blanket. Look, she can do it. You can do it. Oh, see, that's how some kids look when they're tired. Does Miss Sousa do that?
Yes.
No. Right there I was. No, got to get it together, right? There we go. That was a big hint to some of you guys. It was a big hint to sit up.
Us tall people.
All right.
Us tall people get sleepy a lot.
Oh, is that a fact? Interesting. Okay. Well, thanks for filling me in. All right, kiddos. Hop to slide 7, please. Slide 7, read the highlighted selection of text. Answer the question. One fine day, the little red hen decided to make a giant double layer banana cake for the school bake sale. She realized she was going to need some help. Who will help me with the flour? Asked the little red hen. All right, you got a scale. How much does the cake weigh? Please look at this scale. Look now, look now, look now, look now. Hold up your number of fingers that shows how many pounds this cake weighs. Hold up with your fingers. I got Braden's answer. I got Aiden's answer. I got Leah's answer. I got Terrence's answer. I got Justin's answer. I got William's answer. I got Sinq's answer. I'm waiting on Steve. I'm waiting on Jalen. I got Elijah's answer. I got Levin's answer. I'm waiting on Camille. I'm waiting on Josh. I'm waiting on Tim. Got Terrence's answer. Josh, how many pounds does this cake
You
weigh?
already said that.
Got it. Good. Still waiting on Jalen. Jalen, how many pounds? Hold it up with your fingers. Look at that scale, baby. Right here. How many pounds? Yes, Tim. Josh is counting them out for us. Very good. All right, let's count together. Jalen, count with us. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4-pound cake. Very good. Okay. Slide 8, please. Read the highlighted section of text. Answer the question below. Who will help me crack the eggs? Asked the little red hen. I need 2 eggs. I will, said the pig. She carefully cracked open half a dozen eggs. That's the reason the cake was nasty. She needed 2, and that little dude did 6. That's crazy. And dropped them into the gloopy mixture. All right, this scale's in ounces. In ounces. Here we go. Look at our scale. We are counting by 5s. I noticed that numerical pattern. Let's take a look. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. These eggs weigh 30 ounces. It's a little under 2 pounds. And finally, look guys, I'm giving you a gift on Friday. We're finishing our math. Read the highlighted section of text. Answer the question below. It's so nice to have help, said the little red hen. Who will help me add the buttermilk? Add 2 cups of buttermilk. I will, said the cat. He poured in 1 quart of buttermilk, thick and white. All right, here's our buttermilk. This is half of what we need. It's 1 cup. Let's look at our scale. It is counting by 2. I also noticed the OZ, which equals ounces. Count by 2s with me. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 ounces. Sinq had the 8 fingers up. Thank you, sir. All right. Okay, so this is how next week's going to be structured. We're going to read a story. We're going to use it to solve some math to help a character in the story. Okay, it's going to be very fun. I'm very excited about this studying. Now you got a taste of it. Your assignment today is on Prodigy. I have assigned some weight and measuring questions on Prodigy. Okay, I am taking a short little quiz on that weight and measurement. So if you don't play Prodigy today with the login I gave you, then you're not getting your points on that quiz. Okay, so I want you to log into Prodigy today after your lunch and play some of the questions on weight and measurement. All right, that is your task. It is on Prodigy. Okay, friends.